Hi, Billy here from Monster Lake Ranch, where the fish are big and the West is wild. Today's lesson, say yes when you want to say no. I'm new at shooting and I'm still not very good at it, but I'm working on it and getting more comfortable with this new experience in my life. Guns were never a part of my life, and a major life change changed all that. About 4 years ago, I was encouraged to learn how to shoot so I could protect myself after becoming single for the first time in 38 years. A friend saw pictures of me shooting and asked me to be in a pilot for a reality show, Girls and Gunpowder. I laughed at her invitation because I didn't think I was qualified or good enough, but she convinced me I could be an inspiration to other women in life transitions to say yes when they wanted to say no. The pilot was filmed at Monster Lake Ranch in Cody, and I wasn't too comfortable in my new surroundings at first. I'm a Florida girl, and flatland was my norm. However, I quickly fell in love with the mountains, the sunrises, and the sunsets, but walking in the grasses, not so much. I was told to watch out for rattlesnakes because they were out and loved to sleep in the grass. I kept my eyes down to make sure there were none to rattle me. Those who live in Wyoming walk through the grasses like I walk through the sands of the beach. They weren't afraid, so why was I? And here's why. I was comfortable with my own snakes. I had grown up with moccasins, and rattlers in Western movies were always the reason for a cowboy's demise. I didn't want my demise to happen because of a rattlesnake. One day, the crew had us film on horseback. Yikes, horseback riding was not my thing, and again, I had to say yes. I was told to let the horse do the guiding, which is certainly not normal for me, because I like to be in control. The wrangler said the horse didn't want to get hurt any more than I did, so he, the horse, would make sure to blaze a trail that was safe for both of us. Believing the wrangler, because I had no other choice, I turned over the reins to my powerful horse, and I discovered by turning over the reins, I could enjoy the ride of my life. As my horse did all the work, I turned my focus to the beauty of the mountain ranges and the clouds that met them in the sky. I breathed in the intoxicating aroma of the crushed sagebrush. I smelled clean, fresh air for the first time in years. I noticed rock flowers growing in the rocks. I relaxed, took in the sights, and listened to the sounds of silence. I let the freedom of not worrying about being in control cool my soul. We also attended shooting clinics, and gun experts were on the set to help hone our skills. Since my skills were minimal, I was a little nervous about looking stupid in front of everyone else. The instructor made sure I fully understood safety precautions, and he kept asking me over and over again, "You okay? You feel comfortable taking the gun now?" Once I said yes, he handed me the gun, showed me how to correctly hold it, and then he placed his strong, firm hand over mine to steady my hand and the gun. I relaxed. I felt more comfortable. I felt calm. And then suddenly, I felt my daddy's presence beside me. He passed away in 2004, and his presence reminded me of the days of my childhood when Daddy taught me to dance while I stood on his wingtip shoes. I didn't want to look foolish on the dance floor, and I didn't want to look foolish shooting a gun. Then I heard him say, "You can do this, Billy. Don't worry about what others think. They're too busy wondering what you're thinking of them." I aimed at the target, then I pulled the trigger, and I hit the target slap dab in the middle, a bullseye. The instructor took the gun out of my hand as I jumped up and down and danced a jig with the presence of my daddy, while the others were rooting for me and congratulating me. I was elated. The 2 weeks on the set became a life-changing experience for me. Monster Lake Ranch grabbed a hold of my soul and opened up new doors and new opportunities I never would have experienced. Because of a life-changing and painful experience, I'm in Cody, Wyoming, and learning new lessons such as: 1. Businesses and people succeed when they try new things and get out of the box they've created for themselves. If you want to grow, you have to face your fears and not be rattled by new adventures. 2. If you don't have the expertise, don't worry. There are experts out there who will take the reins. You don't have to know how to do everything because there are people who do, and they'll hold your hand and steady your course. 3. Don't worry what others think. Just get up and dance. You might be the inspiration they need to do the same. Listen, my friends, if your life didn't turn out the way you thought it would, I encourage you to say yes to new experiences, new aromas, new adventures, and new friends, and I suggest trying it on a ranch because I still believe that ranch life is the best way to learn how to live in the city and how to run a business. God bless you, and God bless America.